Welcome to Roll Up Basics. Today we are going to break down the ever infamous roll up. We'll start on our box on the ground and then we'll take it over to our reformer. But just as a side note, your roll up is not going to make or break your Pilates practice. There's millions of other movements that we do in this method that will get you strong and aligned and connected to your mind and body. But this roll up just so happens to be something that is used throughout movements that we do. But more importantly, it's about the spinal articulation and finding ways to move through the spinal articulation depending on your body and how your body moves. So we're going to break that down today and give you some options of what you can do when roll-ups come up in classes. So let's get going. As I mentioned, we are started on our box on the ground, so we have the most stable surface possible to get going here. So I'm seated on a long box on the ground, and I want us to just start with finding posture, finding alignment through our spine. I like bringing my hands out onto my knees with my arms long just for some tactile connection through my body. And we're starting with pelvic tilts. Surprise, surprise. So find your posture, grow through the crown of your head, and we are going to take a breath in through our nose, and on our exhale, we're just going to tilt our pelvis. So rock on your sit bones, round and scoop, and then inhale and restack up. Good. Tilt, scoop, roll it back. And it's super small. And the pelvic tilt from this seated position is really just about finding that low core connection, finding that rock on your pelvis, and getting your spine to warm up a bit before we take it into more articulation. So like I mentioned earlier, the roll up has different variations, and really what it's about is the articulation of our spine. So that's what we want to focus on here today, is just getting the spine to move in whatever way we can that feels healthy and safe for your body. One more. Good. So restack up from here, bring your arms out in front of you, and we're going to now take it into more of a deeper half roll up. So you're going to tilt your pelvis, same thing that we just started with, and you want your low back to lead this, right? So a lot of times I see folks lead with their shoulders and they lean directly back with their shoulders. Your pelvis and your low back lead this movement, and then the rest of your spine follow. So roll back halfway and hold it. Inhale, pause. And then you're going to exhale, round forward and restack. Now, coming back to that conversation about the low back leading and the low back sort of initiating. If you have a super tight low back, or if you have more of a lordotic curve, so that more of an arch in your spine, roll-ups have a tendency of being a lot harder for people. So don't beat yourself up if you fall into that category, because that's just the way you're built, and we're going to find ways to work around it. So the practice is just finding that tilt of your pelvis and connecting to your core and being able to move from your spine from there. So let's do 3 more here. Good. Stay with your breath. Inhale at the top. Exhale, tuck, scoop, articulate back, connect to the low core, go where you can, round forward. Last 2. Good. And 1 more. Beautiful. From here, round it forward, restack it all the way up. All right, so we are going to now take our box, put it onto the carriage in a long box position, and I'm going to put on 1 black spring. That should be fine for everyone. So
this is a quick interruption to say that if you like this video, you should check out the Flexia Reformer, a studio-grade reformer designed to fit in your home and your life. You'll never wonder how you're doing or what to do next with the award-winning online studio that delivers real-time feedback and after-class report cards. Go to flexiapilates.com to learn more. All right, back to your video.
I need to take my other springs off. I have one black spring on, and we're going to sit on our box facing back and reach down, grab your straps, and we're going to continue on with that half roll up from here. This is going to be super supportive. So for those of you that might be feeling less supportive, like on the box that we were just on, this is going to be helpful. So arms come out, grip the base of your strap kind of near the rope. And same thing, you're going to tilt your pelvis, scoop, roll back to your C curve. And this is going to help the strap and the rope sort of help give you that aid to maybe get a little bit deeper and take that time to tilt on your pelvis and to articulate back. Good. So again, it should feel pretty supportive. Let's just do 3 more. And we're going to take it, after this last one, we're going to take it into a full extension over the box. So this is my last half roll up, getting that connection, feeling that low belly scoop. Good. So I'm going to scoot up maybe a little bit more, and your head is going to now roll off the edge. So trust it. You can choke up more on the rope if you need more support. Just see how it feels in your body. So tilting the pelvis, scooping through the low core, articulating back, and you're going to let your head go back over, trust it, and it feels really good. So open your chest and sternum, feel that extension, lift your head first. The ropes are going to help support and draw you up, scoop, and restack. Inhale at the top, tilt, articulate back, lengthen back. You can let your head and chest go. Feel the extension. Lift just head first. Draw belly button to spine. Scoop, round forward, and up. Good. Let's just do 2 more. Tilt, articulate it back. Open, head first, scoop, then allow the straps to help pull you back up. And you want to really keep your arms long through this. Sometimes I see people try to bend and pull themselves up with their arms. You want to really use your core here. Keep the arms nice and straight. Good. And restack. All right, so let's set our straps down. And we're going to take our box off. And we're going to try a full variation of the roll up on our carriage. So pop all of your springs on. And we're going to do the full option first. And then I'm going to give you a couple different options of how this can look if the full roll up doesn't work for your body. So you're going to lie down on your back. And just have your legs drape over the foot bar and lie down. Give yourself a little bit of space away from your shoulder blocks. And the beauty of this reformer is that we have plenty of room for those of us that have a longer torso. So this should feel good, and your body should feel pretty supported here. Bring your arms up. The first thing that I want us to do is just a simple chest lift. So arms are up towards the ceiling. Inhale, take a breath in. On your exhale, you're going to bring your arms down. Just curl your head and chest up. And look to your knees. Good. And lower it down. Let's just do 2 more there. Curl. Good. And bring it down. So now we're going to take it into our full roll-up variation. Then I'm going to break down some other options that we can use. So I do like being able to sort of press my legs into the foot bar. That helps give me some connection to get my upper torso to lift up. So use your legs here. You're going to inhale, take a breath in, bring the arms down, curl the head and chest up, scoop. And again, you can use those legs to press into the foot bar. and restack up. Find your posture. Inhale. Exhale, tilt on your pelvis, scoop, roll all the way back, one vertebrae at a time, and then arms come back up. So I'm going to do one more like that. Inhale. Arms come down on the exhale, curl head and chest up. You can press your legs down into the foot bar and lift. And then we're going to bring it down. Okay, so I'm going to break this down for you a little bit. Option 1, you can bring your hands, press them palms down, sort of right underneath your low back, okay? So take a breath in here. On the exhale, you're going to lift your head, look to your knees, press down through your hands, scoop, press yourself up, circle your arms around, restack, and then same thing as you come down, tilt your pelvis, bring your hands right behind your hips, and slowly roll yourself down. We're going to do that one more time. Head and chest lift, press, scoop, bring yourself up, arms circle around, bring them back right behind the hips, and support yourself on the down. Fantastic. Good. Another option here. You're going to curl up like we did to start. So arms come down, head and chest lift, but you're going to grab the back of your thighs, scoop, pull yourself up, restack, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll it down, and reach those arms up. Good. And one more. Curl. Hands grip. Roll it up. Restack. Reach and bring it down. Beautiful. Good. And from here, if roll-ups are not in your practice at all, if you need to roll up to get off your reformer, an easy way to do it is just roll over to your side and push yourself on up. So that is our roll-up basics. We broke it all down, and I hope you have some options that you can use as you move forward into classes. Thanks so much for joining me today.